Hey Pi Pioneers, you know that feeling when you check your phone, expecting to see your Pi coins finally sitting in your wallet, only to find yourself still stuck at step 9 of migration for the 100th time this month? Well, today we're diving deep into the real story behind Pi Network's latest app update and why thousands of you are still pulling your hair out waiting for your tokens to migrate. We're talking about the 41.0 update that everyone's been buzzing about, the migration nightmare that's keeping people awake at night, and the truth about why some of your friends got their coins months ago while you're still refreshing your app like it owes you money. But before we jump into this roller coaster, I need to ask you something crucial. How long have you been stuck in the migration process? Drop your answer in the comments below because trust me, you're not alone in this journey. And hey, if you're just catching up on the latest Pi Network developments, make sure to check out my previous videos where I break down everything you need to know. You'll find all the links in the description below. Now here's what I want you to do right now. Drop Pi Network to the moon in the comments and tell me which country you're representing today. Let's see how global our Pi family really is. And listen, if this content is helping you stay informed about what's really happening in the Pi ecosystem, smash that like button, share this video with your fellow pioneers, and hit subscribe because your support keeps me motivated to bring you the real, unfiltered updates about Pi Network. Also, don't forget to join my Telegram and Facebook page for daily Pi discussions and exclusive content. Quick disclaimer before we dive in. This video is purely for entertainment purposes and educational content about Pi Network developments. Nothing I say here is investment advice of any kind, so please do your own research and make informed decisions. Alright Pi family, let's get started. Pi Network pioneers across Nigeria and India are experiencing devastating balance disappearances after the recent Horizon upgrade in May 2025. Multiple users report completing KYC months ago and maintaining stable balances, only to discover their wallets now show 0 tokens while friends who did KYC on the same day still have all their Pi intact. Sound familiar? You're living through one of the most challenging periods in Pi Network's evolution, and today we're unpacking exactly what's happening behind these mysterious balance disappearances. The story starts with Pi Network's 41.0 app update that dropped back on May 9, 2025, right around the time of major infrastructure changes. While the core team kept the release notes mysteriously brief, mentioning only minor bug fixes and performance improvements, the community was dealing with much bigger issues. The recent shutdown of the last central node and the Horizon upgrade has created unexpected complications that go far beyond simple app updates. Numerous pioneers from major cities like Mumbai and Delhi report a different set of problems after updating their apps. Their balances remain visible, but they discover they can't access their Pi coins despite completing all requirements months ago. Many users share screenshots showing substantial Pi holdings in their wallets, but when they try to transfer or use them, the app crashes consistently. This pattern affects thousands of pioneers who are reporting app crashes, frozen transactions, and mysterious error messages that appear whenever they try to access their tokens. But here's where the plot thickens. The app update coincided with Pi Network's massive infrastructure overhaul, including the shutdown of the last central node and the launch of their $100 million Pi Ventures fund in May 2025. Veteran community members recognize this pattern from previous major updates. Many longtime pioneers observe that significant system changes often bring unexpected technical challenges, but the current situation feels more complex because of how many infrastructure components change simultaneously. The real drama extends far beyond app updates. A wave of balance discrepancies and KYC glitches emerged after the Horizon upgrade that's affecting users worldwide. Community reports show pioneers who not only completed KYC successfully, but also maintained proper token displays for months, suddenly finding their accounts showing KYC pending status again. Many users report being forced to restart the entire verification process, despite having screenshots and email confirmations proving they passed KYC months earlier. Social media platforms are flooded with frustrated posts from users sharing evidence of their completed KYC while their accounts show pending status. The community forums document countless similar experiences across different regions. Users frequently report how their substantial Pi holdings disappeared completely after what appeared to be successful migrations, while support tickets remain unanswered for weeks. The most frustrating aspect many pioneers share is seeing friends who completed KYC during the same time period maintaining their balances, while others face empty wallets with no clear explanation for the disparity. The community has developed its own theories about why migrations get stuck. Some believe it's related to incomplete email verifications in Step 3, others point to 2FA re-verification issues. Yogesh Kshirsargar's story perfectly illustrates this confusion. He passed his 2FA verification back in 2019, sailed through the first phase of migration, then hit a brick wall in phase 2 with a mysterious verification error message. What makes this even more maddening is the inconsistency. While Yogesh struggles with his 2019 2FA verification, newcomers who joined last year are successfully migrating their tokens. The system seems to operate on its own mysterious logic, leaving longtime supporters feeling abandoned. The core team's response has been characteristically sparse. No detailed explanations, no timelines, just the occasional reminder to be patient and trust the process. This silence has created a breeding ground for speculation and frustration. Community managers on various platforms keep repeating the same script about following proper procedures. But when thousands of people claim they've done everything correctly and still face delays, the standard responses feel inadequate. What makes this situation particularly frustrating is the inconsistency in how the Horizon upgrade affected different users across regions. While some pioneers found workarounds through community-shared solutions, many others were completely locked out of their accounts. Reports from Nigeria and India show that KYC statuses reset to pending after the Horizon upgrade, even for users who had completed verification months earlier. People spent weeks re-uploading documents and redoing video verifications, only to get stuck in endless review. Even those who migrated successfully before the upgrade are now dealing with 2FA verification errors, failed logins, and repeated security loops. The system seems to forget credentials, forcing users to re-verify over and over again. This isn't new for the Pi Network community. Updates often roll out quietly, bugs get patched silently, and users rely on each other for news. Telegram groups are full of tips, Reddit threads compare regional progress, and Facebook users post screenshots of successful migrations like trophies. Despite the chaos, this uncertainty has brought pioneers closer. Everyone is trying to help each other figure it out, which has made the community stronger, even if the process is frustrating. The core team has said little about what's causing the delays. No clear answers on server issues, bottlenecks, or timelines. The lack of transparency leaves room for speculation, but also shows just how complex this shift to an open network really is. Still, the recent one. 41.0 update shows that progress, while slow, is happening. So if you're stuck in Step 9, or still waiting for that KYC fix, know you're not alone. Keep sharing your experiences and solutions, because the more we help each other, the stronger this community gets.